most misunderstood and feared in this part of the world is the word mental. It has gained a lot of negative connotations with a thick coat of stigma. People say things like, "Are you mental?" meaning, "Are you mad?" Persons experiencing mental illness are sarcastically called mental patients. Hospitals that offer mental health care are called mental homes, with the connotation that all patients there are mad people and probably don't usually get well. To many people too, mental is synonymous with madness. Anyone visiting a psychiatrist or going to a psychiatric hospital is adjudged to be mental, that is mad. To many people, mental means roaming the streets naked or in dirty clothes, talking to self irrationally, laughing out of place, eating from the dunghill, behaving in weird manners, chasing people with sticks or other contraptions. This negative perception has far-reaching consequences on our society because of the stigma attached to the word mental. When people have mental health challenges, they would rather go to places they consider less stigmatizing, like self-acclaimed coaches, counselors, therapists, and some others. Unfortunately, they get less than standard treatment because most of these people do not have the expertise to do what they profess they are able to do. Also, because of the stigma attached to the word mental, some mental health care professionals use synonyms like psychological disorder or nervous breakdown or behavioral health challenge in the place of mental illness, so that patients and relatives will feel more comfortable. But what does the word mental mean? Contrary to what a lot of people understand, especially in this part of the world, mental is a simple word. It refers to the mind, just like cardiac refers to the heart, renal refers to the kidney, and dermal refers to the skin. Therefore, cardiac disorder means heart disorder. Renal disorder means problem with the kidney. Dermal disease refers to problem with the skin. Therefore, mental disorder or illness refers to problems with the mind. When someone has a mental disorder or illness, it means there is a problem or there are problems with the functioning of his or her mind. Mental functioning refers to a person's ability to think, perceive, experience, and express emotions, relate well, adapt to changes, cope in adversities, and be productive. When there is any problem with any of this functioning of our lives, it is referred to as a mental disorder or mental illness. Mental functioning is carried out in the brain, just as the kidneys carry out renal functions. Every human is a mental being, meaning we all have minds and we function with our minds. Every human is also a physical being, meaning we can be seen, we are not ghosts. We are all mental beings. If you say you are not a mental being, that means you do not have a mind and you are not a human being. The mind is what makes us superior to other living forms. The mind is the whole essence of being human. With our mental systems, that is our minds, we function in a wide range of ways. We can think analytically, deductively, logically, strategically. With our minds, we are able to accurately interpret information. With our minds, we can experience a whole range of emotions and also empathize with one another. With our minds, we learn and remember things and solve problems. When our minds are functioning right, we think well, we make better choices across different zones of our lives, and we take better decisions. When our minds are functioning right, we have the appropriate emotions and we are able to engage in meaningful relationships. When our minds are functioning right, our purposive behavior which is a product of our cognition, that is our thinking, processes, and our emotions, is appropriate, and we are able to contribute meaningfully to the society. This is what mental health is all about. It is about the right functioning of our cognition, emotions, and behavior. Our cognition refers to mental processes that help us to identify, understand, and utilize rightly all information that our senses receive. Our emotions put color or meaning to things within and without us, motivating us to act accordingly, either to accept or resist things in the environment. These are all mental functions. Our behavior is a product of our cognition and emotions. Therefore, there is really no need to be euphemistic about the phrase mental illness or disorder. There is really no need to avoid using the word mental because it simply refers to our mind. In summary, mental does not mean madness. Mental simply refers to the mind. Mental health means mind health. Mental illness or mental disorder means mind illness or disorder of the mind. Your mind is what makes you human. We are all mental beings. Thank you.